All right, we are back. Dinner has been acquired. I had bean soup, in case you're curious. It's delicious. I will enter the ruins. I will. Sure. That's fine. I'm on an elevator? Alright.
Ah, there she is! Inefa, wait for us!
Catch up with Inefa. I can certainly try. Oh, it's one of those things. I have done a couple of things in where is it? Over here with one of those. I think you take it from like here-ish and it like takes you all the way down here after you've already done something like inside one of the volcanoes with it. I don't know. It was cool. I might have done part of that on screen. I didn't know. I know I didn't do all of it though.
Huh? Where is this? Are we inside the territory?
Oh, I see it slithering over there.
Yeah. Did you black out or something? You just took off.
Cognition module unstable. Attempting to refresh. It appears that it was accessed by an external source.
Someone hacked into you?
Sorry, it was me. I summoned her by similar means to those used by the Fatui to control the automatons.
Who are you, and why are you doing this?
Currently, I am but a lowly service bot. But in the distant past, I was known by another name. The 8th Sovereign Ruler. The Priestess of Floral Candles and Skyborn Fairs.
The 8th Lord? You're Lianka's dragon mother? But weren't you,
Eighth Lord. Were you not executed?
Moments after I was cursed, Lianka rescued me. Just as she tried to rescue you from the ruins of the battle.
Lianka rescued me? Memory. Missing.
Yes, Lianka changed your memory settings to make you forget. But she did it to protect you. It is the only way our kind could escape from the curse.
How does forgetting everything protect me?
Because the curse placed on us is a pain triggered by certain memories, hardwired into the depths of our minds. A regulatory program that cannot be removed.
Well, that sucks. Who wrote the program?
Manufacturers often hardwire restrictions like this into autonomous machines to make sure they operate as intended.
Each time you yearn for a new place to belong, each time you feel yourself turning your back on the past, the pain tears you apart, doesn't it?
If she truly harbors pro-human sentiment, then for every ounce of goodwill she feels, may her mind be flooded with pain of immeasurable proportions.
Oh, that's rough.
It destroys your mind, swallows your soul, prevents you from finding a new home.
Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare seek a place to belong?
That's why forgetting everything grants temporary relief from the pain. It stops your mind from being crushed by the weight of the conflict within. But since you are rebooted, you began storing new memories and started finding the desire to belong emerge once more.
That was wild.
From now on, your name's Inefa.
Wait.
Things were fine at the start. You'd occasionally forget to pay for your groceries or add salt to a dish you were cooking. But that was as bad as it got.
So too has the exile's curse resurfaced, forcing you to forget all over again.
I feel like the Fatui did something to cause this nonsense.
This is a lot to process.
So who cursed Inefa?
Automated defense system activated. Privileges overridden. Come quick. Stop the Fatui.
I will do my best. Oh.
Hey! Hey! Please finish what you were saying!
They might have hurt her, Paimon.
It's gone silent.
What now? Find somewhere where the signal's better? I don't think we're gonna get the signal
Want us
again.
to go further in, right? Well, looks like there's no going back now anyway.
This is just a secondary access tunnel. If we make it to the center, there should be other routes out of the territory. Please come with me. It is my fault that you're trapped here. I must ensure your safe return.
Oh, don't look at it like that. We gotta make sure you get back safely too.
Whether that's back to Notlin or back to Nodcry. You have people waiting for you in both places.
Yes, I too must return.
What is that spinning thing? Oh, oh.
Do you really trust her, Leonka? This malfunctioning part of the sovereign moon of mine.
I trust not in her, but in the path that I have chosen. I believe that every conscious being, whatever its origins may be, has the right to freedom.
What is... Oh. Priestess's Records 1. Oh, this is, that's a lot of reading. Okay. Awaj Kumilal Khan, I'm so sorry, I definitely mispronounced that, stormed into my laboratory in a fit of rage. He interrogated me, demanding to know if I had taught the humans how to use phlogiston. I assured his fury with quindepa berries, assuaged rather, and asked what had happened. According to his account, it seems that a human colony near Kumkarakaj has mastered the power of phlogiston and begun to expand. In the last 3 months, they've razed over villages, sacrificed roughly human victims, and clogged the river Zalam's very flow with discarded. Their leader claims to be the successor of Chalk, swearing to end the Age of Dragons and to unite the people of Natlantia under a single banner. Ixratik Obala Kalahun quelled the uprising in 2 days. The would-be conqueror was drowned in his own bath by his most favored consort, a captive-turned-killer. I mean, if he captured her, then turned her into his consort, is it mean to say deserved? Moving on. Leaderless, the tribe collapsed into internecine strife. Yet the secrets of phlogiston had already spread, now utterly beyond containment. The would-be conqueror was drowned in his own bath by his most favorite consort, a captive-turned-killer. Yeah, well, it'd be like that. If you, my lord, with your tender heart, have not sanctioned this folly, then the only one mad enough to dare would be. Awaj did not finish his sentence, muttering under his breath as he left. Truth be told, he likely concerns himself little about humans mastering phlogiston. His fury stems solely from the crudeness of their methods, a blasphemy against his life's work. But I care. I cannot comprehend why Kukulkan, for it must be him after all, no other would do such a foolish thing, would hand phlogiston over to the humans. I can understand his antipathy for these tiny life forms brought by the usurper from beyond the sky, but I cannot comprehend his use of this method to lure them into destroying themselves. It is like handing a rusty knife to a wailing infant, all too vicious and all too cruel. What outcome could he possibly expect save for suffering and death? I met with Kukulkan in private and asked him about his intentions. As usual, he remained enigmatic and aloof. He coldly denied all accusations. He claimed that I was not truly concerned about how this matter harmed the interests of dragonkind, and that an opportunistic attempt to grab power drove my belief in such absurd slander. So infuriated was I that I burst into laughter. After refuting his accusations with a few choice words, and without even finishing my quineppa berries, I departed. That was probably his goal, to make you angry so that you would stop questioning him, and he succeeded. He's always like this. He scorns his kin, mocks his bloodline, and never shares his thoughts with other dragons. Yet he resents them for failing to understand him. But if he refuses to speak his mind, how could anyone ever fathom what he truly intends? Our sovereign's indulgence toward him knows no bounds, so much so that he can no longer distinguish right from wrong. Whether his actions were just or misguided, the sovereign would always respond with gentle agreement, and precisely because of this, his unease only grows deeper. No matter which path he takes, he is always met with the same tender light, leaving him utterly lost as to which road he truly walks. In the end, his suspicions toward his kin are nothing but reflections of his own self-doubt. I pity him. Okay.
Another barrier! Just like the one back at the entrance. Careful!
Oh
Don't
God.
touch it!
I fell for the trap.
Another barrier! Just like the one back at the entrance. Careful! Don't touch it!
Well, there's money over
The
there.
curse will bring you pain, and your memories will crush you. It's the same fate they subjected my mother to.
But with this core, you will forget everything for a while. Any memories that evoke a desire to belong, and all your pain along with it, they'll be...
Well, I guess we're going down now. I want to read this before we continue. All right, Priestess's Records 2. The consequences of the phlogiston theft worsen by the day. Most of the other rulers allow humans to use phlogiston to kill and conquer each other, some even encouraging them to commit more atrocities. They seem to see this as an effective means of controlling the human population, or perhaps they derive mere amusement from it. The flood of refugees surging northward grows ever larger, and the tidings they bring grow ever more horrifying. The chieftain of Cachopinik offered his daughter in marriage to the leader of the Kulhua, hoping to win their allegiance, yet the Kulhua instead cut out her, sacrificed her to, and marched upon their villages, for their food stores were more abundant. They do not understand how we extract vitality from blood, yet they ape our ways nonetheless, offering up meaningless slaughter to their imagined gods. I spoke with Camonel. Even she felt a pang of reluctance, though her pity was not for humans, but for her own kin. Now reduced to mere beasts, more and more humans have begun taming bishops, turning them into tools of slaughter. For even stripped of their intellect, their claws and fangs still rend flesh with ease. Thus, Camonel has sought to ally with those humans who yearned for peace, hoping to harness their souls to weave an eternal blissful dream realm for the dragons of her domain. Even the unfortunate fallen might shed the forms that imprison them and find happiness and solace within this dream. It is not an unfeasible plan, but her approach would inevitably weaken oversight of human settlements, inviting greater suffering upon these frail creatures who have come from beyond the skies. The sorrow of humankind stems from their lack of hierarchy. Dragons are born to submit to their superiors and command their inferiors. Even if I appeared before them, in a human guise, they would instantly catch my scent, recognize my station, and obey my orders, for it is the law carved into their blood, their path ordained by nature, for the weak to revere the strong, offspring to follow their sire, and subjects to serve their sovereign. But humans are different. Humans are born to deceive their betters, torment weaker kin, and even betray entire clans or slaughter the very blood that gave them life. For nothing but selfish gain. Their eyes reflect no path that belongs to them, or if they did, they shall doubtless invent endless excuses to forsake said path. Without proper guidance and restraint, they repeat the same atrocities, never learning from their past misdeeds. All defilement of life is blasphemy, an unforgivable stain upon our sovereign's honor. Thus, only by elevating humans to stand on equal footing with dragons, forcing them to learn the necessity of the weak kneeling to the strong, and the meaning of their ordained path, can their capacity for violence be utterly purged. It is an idea that has yet to come to pass if the Reaver from beyond the sky can seal off an entire planet to force humanity into their imposed order, then why might I not seal off my domain in turn? Let it become an impervious refuge. Let nothing within depart and nothing without enter, a closed, ordered system, where life's future may be sculpted without flaw. Let this plan be named Xibalba, a title borrowed from the humans of my domain, their primitive myths whispering of an underworld. Should it succeed, neither the sovereign rulers nor the abyssal foe shall be able to breach its sealed laws, a fitting title for an incorruptible sanctuary. The king's waking days grow rarer, and so too do our chances to commune with him. He approved Kemonel's plan, as well as my own. Like Kukulkan, I grow perplexed. What path may bring true joy to our sovereign? What kind of path may allow this land to prosper for 10,000 years to come? I do not know. The Xibalba project is progressing smoothly, but even if it were progressing perfectly, I could not convince myself. If the hierarchy of power has failed to ease our sovereign's suffering, if I cannot, by the wisdom he granted me, fathom how to truly please him, then by what right do I dare ordain a path for all other lives? Perhaps I need to observe the humans more, humans who have yet to be tainted by their laughable traditions. If there truly is still hope, then. Interesting.
You doing okay, Inefa? You keep spacing out.
I know. Unidentified data is flooding my cognition module. But every memory encounters an error and then terminates at the crucial moment.
Do you need to stop and rest for a moment?
Unnecessary. Being physically motionless will not cause this erratic behavior to cease. And if we explore this place further, perhaps I'll find a way to fully repair myself.
That would be the best outcome, yes.
Additionally, some of these memories may yield useful data for our exploration. Searching for access method. Over there. We can use the access module to proceed to the central zone.
I do find it interesting that the people of Natlan never found this place or bothered with this place. Ooh. The sky is shattered, but the Fatui immediately found it and started messing with it. What is this little guy? Oh no, we had these when we were doing the serpent thing.
Detected 3 unregistered individuals. 1 registered individual.
Ah! Is that the 8th Lord talking? So, you can take control of different machines, huh?
No, this is just an ordinary service bot responsible for access management. At least, I think it is.
She must have been here before. Some memories are proving useful, after all.
Now calling Access Module. Welcome back, Administrator 3.
Oh, we get to ride on one of these again. I love these guys. Did you just try to push me off?
This is the Temple of Cascading Colors. Ahead is the research facility, built by Administrator 1. After Administrator 1, Administrator 2 assumed control.
Are you sure about using this on her? It once belonged to your mother.
It's just one of the many things she researched. I'm not precious about it.
Administrator 2 sealed the facility. It has been locked down to this day. Examining. Seal status. Danger. Danger.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if it's been locked down until now, then how are the Fatui in here?
Things are looking really bad for the Children of Echoes. This might be where I have to say goodbye.
You're a good friend, and you've already done more than I could have asked for. There's just one seal left. She and I can handle it.
Is it Ishki that took her life?
I'd have lost myself long ago if I allowed myself to be led by the whispers of the abyss. Surviving is tough.
We kind of learned that before I
Taming the beast.
Now
started
arriving at
remembering
the
their
Central
names.
Zone. Goodbye, Administrator 3.
Oh, goodbye. I need to go read this. No! I need to read that. So, Administrator 1 is Leonka's mother, the 8th Sovereign, and Administrator 2 is Leonka. Administrator 3 is, Inefa.
Uh-oh! They're gonna find us!
Please come with me.
There's nobody here. Probably just some server spots chattering away again.
Phew! That was too close. We hit just in time. How did you know where to go, Inefa?
I
She used her
think
eyes.
I've been this way before. Let's head through here. It'll take us to the other side of the square.
But first, we read this. Priestess's Records 3. After the review, I paid a visit to Jalal and asked for her aid in forging a bow as a farewell gift to my daughter. After telling her why I had sought her out, she remained silent for about 2 minutes. Her turquoise eyes blazed as she replied, "You would do well to remember, 8th Lord, that you are exploiting a kindness I never owed you in the first place. How dare you ask me to debase myself and forge crude weapons for those insignificant humans? Had anyone but the Sovereign or you uttered such insolence, I would have already ripped the blasphemous tongue from their mouth and stitched a new crimson gown for my jades with it. I refuse. I will not entertain this ludicrous insult. I would not deign to reconsider, even if you laid 100,000 slaves at my feet." Before I could say anything else, she flew away without looking back. To reject it so vehemently from the start, with her surly temper, that essentially meant a yes. Oh? Her never means yes? What an interesting person. As expected, Jalal secretly sent a source servant to deliver the forged bow, and sent also a message that I might not misunderstand her. This bow was made by a common dragon craftsman in her territory, a shoddy piece made with worthless scrap, and had absolutely nothing to do with her. As she claimed, she truly does not forge any crude weapons. Those jade pieces were treasured. She had hoarded for ages, ones that even might not scorch. A shame about the bowstrings, though, as they remained ordinary. Had I known, I would have had her forge a sword instead. Words. Well, no matter. My dearest daughter ought to adore this gift from some common dragon craftsman. Ix Jalal Kual Ka. I shall give thought to remuneration later. Okay. Okay, one moment.
Right here.
Installation chamber deployed.
Everybody stand back! Yoo-hoo! Open fire!
Wait, he'll be a boar. Okay. Wait. No, I came from there. Okay.
This passage is only used for drainage and entrance access, so it's not registered on the system. It's the perfect route for an ambush.
Okay, please stop rolling boulders at me. Thank you. Oh, hi. Ascend. I was like, what am I supposed to do now? Take the elevator, that's what.